Hi everyone, my name is Emily Day and I am the YA specialist in Macmillan's Library Marketing Department. I am joined today by my very special colleagues Talia Scherer, Amanda Roundtree, and Samantha Slavin, and we are going to share some upcoming YA titles with you. Here are all of the ways you can get in touch with us, and we love hearing from you, so please feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Be sure to check out the Days YA section of our website, where I and some of my friends and colleagues write reviews of our upcoming and backlist YA titles. Also, join us for our third Book Buzz Disrupt, a book buzz like you have never seen before, featuring New York Times bestselling YA author Stephanie Garber. Now, during these next 10 minutes, we will be offering each other and you personalized book recommendations based on our reading preferences. Up first is Talia.
Okay, so as my colleagues know, I love me a psychological thriller or a dark and deadly mystery, memoirs, police procedurals. So get ready to make some recommendations, my friends. What do you got?
Okay, so I'll go first. My recommendation is Enola Holmes and the Black Barouche by Nancy Springer. After watching the Netflix movie, I knew I wanted to recommend this to Talia since she loves mysteries. And this time, Enola Holmes is back and ready to beguile a new generation of readers. This time, Enola is taking on a missing persons case with a suspicious Earl. To solve the mystery, Enola gets help from her brother Sherlock, as well as an old friend you may recognize from the Netflix movie, the young Viscount Tewkesbury. This delightful mystery is great for readers both young and old. Both fans of the original series and those new to the series will find so much to enjoy.
So my pick for Talia is The Dead in the Dark by Courtney Gould. This spooky paranormal thriller is the perfect pick for Talia because it is dark, deadly, and mysterious. Teenagers are disappearing in Snakebite, Oregon, and some of them are turning up dead. So two girls team up to stop the evil presence terrorizing their small town, and they just might fall in love in the process. Courtney Gould's debut is about the things that lurk in the dark corners, the parts of you that can't remain hidden, and about finding home in places and people you didn't expect. This supernatural thriller is perfect for fans of The Hazelwood, Stranger Things, and of course, Supernatural.
I am sticking with the theme here. I'm recommending the dark, deadly, twisty paranormal thriller I Am Margaret Moore for Talia, about four friends excited for the summer ahead of them until the events of the previous year come back to haunt them. Every summer, Margaret, Rose, Flora, and Nisreen return to Marshall Naval School, where they go sailing and do drills and earn sunburns and honors. But this summer is different. Girls are missing and a boy is dead. Then one by one, Margaret's friends vanish. Can she unravel the secrets of summer's past, or will she be pulled under by the place she once called home? Lyrical and haunting, I Am Margaret Moore is a paranormal thriller that tests the hold of sisterhood and truth.
Wow, you guys know me so well. I cannot wait to get my hands on these amazing books.
Yeah. All right, do me next. I love all things genre fiction, fantasy, horror, and if it's not something like that, then I just want something that makes me cry, makes me feel something. What do you got?
Alrighty. I would love to recommend Bright Ruined Things to you because this YA standalone fantasy a la Shakespeare's The Tempest, set during the 1920s on an island off the coast of England, takes place during one day, replete with dark magic, a rich family, a flawed and dynamic heroine, and an unexpected romance, all lead up to a glittering party a la The Great Gatsby. Get ready to have a party.
Love it.
So my recommendation for Amanda is Within These Wicked Walls by Lauren Blackwood. And I'm recommending this to Amanda because I know she's a huge fan of Jane Eyre, as well as fantasy, and this combines both of those things. In this stunningly romantic Ethiopian-inspired retelling of Jane Eyre, Andromeda, a Debtera tasked with cleansing the households of the evil eye, is hired by an eccentric young heir who seems to be keeping some deadly secrets. Andromeda soon realizes that death is the most likely outcome if she stays with Magnus, but leaving isn't an option because, despite everything, she has fallen for him. Within these wicked walls is Jane Eyre meets Beauty and the Beast and is dripping with gothic fantasy.
That sounds amazing.
And next, I'm recommending You've Reached Sam by Dustin Tao. This heartfelt novel about love, loss, and what it means to say goodbye is the ultimate make you cry recommendation. 17-year-old Julie has her future all planned out. Move out of her small town with her boyfriend, attend college in the city, spend a summer in Japan. But then Sam dies and everything changes. Heartbroken and desperate to hear his voice one more time, Julie calls Sam's phone to listen to his voicemail. And Sam picks up. In a miraculous turn of events, Julie has a second chance at goodbye. The connection is temporary, but hearing Sam's voice makes her fall for him all over again. And with each call, it becomes a bit harder to let him go. This is perfect for readers of If I Say, I'll Give You the Sun, and We Are Okay.
That definitely sounds like it's going to make me cry. You guys pick such good books.
All right, so I think I'm next. My preferences are pretty much anything YA, so it runs the gamut, but specifically spooky mysteries, fun rom-coms, or contemporary fantasies.
Well, Emily, I am recommending Stephanie Garber's Once Upon a Broken Heart to you because I know you love the Caraval series. And this is the first book in a new fantasy series from Stephanie. It will remind you of Marissa Meyer's Supernova, Tomi Adeyemi's Children of Virtue and Vengeance, and Leigh Bardugo's King of Scars. Evangeline was raised in her father's curiosity shop, growing up on legends about immortals, like the tragic Prince of Hearts. When Evangeline learns that the love of her life is about to marry another, she offers the Prince of Hearts whatever he wants in exchange for his help to stop the wedding. The prince only asks for 3 kisses. But after Evangeline's first promised kiss, she learns that the Prince of Hearts wants far more from her.
That sounds amazing. I'm so excited.
Okay, I'm going to recommend If This Gets Out by Sophie Gonzalez and Kayla Dietrich, because I knew this was a perfect pick for Emily because it really doesn't get more fun rom-com than boy bands. 18-year-olds Ruben and Zach are 2 members of the boy band Saturday, one of the biggest acts in America, on a whirlwind tour through Europe with both an unrelenting schedule and minimal supervision. Ruben and Zach come to rely on each other more and more, and their already close friendship evolves into a romance. But when they decide they're ready to tell their friends and live freely, Zach and Ruben start to truly realize that they will never have the support of their management. How can they hold tight to each other when the whole world seems to want to come between them? This will be great for fans of Red, White, and Royal Blue, What If It's Us, and obviously boy bands.
I loved Red, White, and Royal Blue, so this is the perfect pick for me.
And next, I am recommending When Night Breaks. I know Emily loved the magic and glamour in Janelle Angela's debut, Where Dreams Descend, so I have to recommend the follow-up about a star magician that must rise on a new stage of a glittering underworld. The competition has come to a disastrous end, and Darren DeMarco's fall from grace is now front-page news. But little matters to him beyond Kalia, the contestant he fell for, who is now lost and in the hands of a dangerous magician. Darren is willing to do whatever it takes to find her, even if it means embarking on a dark and treacherous journey, risking more than just his life with no promise of return. In When Night Breaks, the dramatic last act of the Kingdom of Cards duology, the stage is set, the spectacle awaits, and the show must finally come to an end.
Wow, guys, you nailed it. These are amazing.
Okay, next is my turn. I kind of read everything, but I love thrillers, memoirs, rom-coms, fantasy, you name it, I'm excited.
I am recommending Erin Hahn's Never Saw You Coming to Samantha because it is full of faith, forgiveness, and first love. It is humorous and deals with realistic problems. There is also romance between Meg, who believes in a higher power, but discovers that her family has been lying to her, and Micah, a former pastor's kid. It's all about what it means to believe, but to know that it can't possibly be black and white.
That sounds perfect.
Okay, and I am recommending The Last Legacy. I could never recommend a YA fantasy without recommending Adrienne Young. The author of Sky in the Deep and Fable is back with a captivating new standalone novel in The Last Legacy. When a letter from her uncle arrives on Bryn's 18th birthday, summoning her back to Bastion, Bryn is eager to prove herself and finally take her place in her long-lost family. Despite their growing influence in upscale Bastion, her family's hands are still in the kind of dirty business that got Bryn's parents killed, and the cost of being accepted into the Roths may be more than Bryn can afford. I would hand this to fans of epic fantasy, controlling your own destiny, and forbidden romances.
I've had my eye on that one for a while, so I'm very excited.
Yeah.
All right, and my recommendation for Samantha is Wild Tongues Can't Be Tamed, edited by Ceresia Fennell. This anthology is perfect for Samantha because the stories cover a wide variety of topics, just like her reading preferences. Ceresia Fennell is the founder of The Bronx is Reading, and this anthology features an all-star cast of Latinx contributors. Through the stories told in this anthology, the writers interrogate the different myths and stereotypes about the Latinx diaspora. These 15 original pieces delve into everything from ghost stories to superheroes, to memories in the kitchen and travels around the world, to addiction and grief, to identity and anti-Blackness, to finding love and speaking your truth. Full of both sorrow and joy, Wild Tongues Can't Be Tamed is an essential celebration of this rich and diverse community. Contributors include Elizabeth Acevedo, Meg Medina, Mark Oshiro, Christina Ariola, and many more. And that brings us to the end. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you all later. Bye.